Vine prologues. Continuing my nonsense. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Cool. I don't care. Alright. Oh. Fuck, I've done them all. Shit. Oh. Kinda hoping there'd be more. Well. I guess we continue with the normal story. No, that's not true. We go do more prologues. I'm terrible. No, 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 you get off this game right. Oh, Keiwu! Hey! Look, I mean, it's even in the title. We'll do Hildebrand if you want. What? Alright. I guess I'll be right back. Need to get water and popcorn. I guess popcorn is acceptable for Hildebrand time. Sometimes I forget how much I love the music in Fire Emblem. Everything is in the wrong spot now. Alrighty. I just need to start this game up now. Waiting for Keiwu to get it on it. Hi, Mega Man! We were gonna play some Fire Emblem, but then Keiwu showed up, so we're gonna go do Hildebrand. I'm in the middle of, swapping stuff over. False advertising? Look, it in the title, it says, if Keiwu gets on, Hildebrand shall continue. There was no false advertising here. It was in the title. You gotta read that subtext. Sure, fake news. It's edited. Always gotta read the subtext. It's very long titles for a reason. Oh, hold up. Turn that off. That one on. Huh. I have the in-game music turned off for some reason. Gotta read shit jumps out those things. Well, hold up. I do need Keiwu to do something as soon as she gets on. I need her to be my money launderer. Need to move money from one character to another. Ah, fuck, Jesus! Unnecessary! I almost choked. You're gonna kill me. Sir, I was drinking. Ah! You know, I was gonna give you some points back. I don't think that I will now. Soon. Oh, I gotta rearrange my setup. So now I've got things in the way. Oh, I've also got to cover up the in-game chat. Don't need you guys seeing everybody's conversations. Let's go to the Free Company house. He was like a gorilla style game player. No, I need to take 1 million off of one of these guys. Hey, you, yes. I want 1 million gil. Thank you. Oh, actually, hold up. Adjust the prices of these. Gotta be out here undercutting people. You know, if she was gonna be this long, we could have done some Fire Emblem. Well, we got some time. Let's go gamble a little. It's a little gambling between friends. I'm gonna be very disappointed if Keiwu made me get off of Fire Emblem and never shows up. It'll just me running around waiting for hours. Oof. Big oof. There are no good choices here. Sounds like happened B5. Uh, I'm going with sounds right happened before. What the heck are you doing with the B5? Wait. Nothing going on here. Go check on our farm. Or island that I always forget to check on. Happened so many times before, it's now B5. It's the 5th time she done did this. We might make it to rank 17 today. Yeah, we did. Before we select those. Of course, I've got nothing set up in the agenda. I suck! Almost lost what I was doing for a second. But that was a good answer. Should probably read chat more. I get them too easily distracted. Holy
And I
shit, she
logged into the
lives.
game. What?
I said she lives.
I do live. Only sometimes. I streamed yesterday?
Yeah, you
2 days
did.
ago? Something. Probably Monday, if I'm thinking about it right. But maybe I'm not thinking about it right. But I thought it was Monday. Ooh, my game's not updated. Oh, there's another event going on right now, isn't there?
Yes, the Moogle Tombstone event.
Is it good?
It's a good way to get items that you haven't gotten before if you haven't played a ton.
No car?
No car. The car is if they do the Final Fantasy 15 crossover.
Oh, but they're doing a 6.
Yes, there will be a 16 crossover.
When is that supposed to happen? In the corporeal form? What the fuck? In 6 months?
In a couple of months.
Oh,
Sometime between now and summer.
Are they doing the Titania barding as one of the things? You're also on the wrong character.
I'm not on the wrong character. I need you to move a million gil around.
Why?
Because I need gil moved to goth happy.
What if I just keep the guild?
I would be sad.
Are you doing things on your island?
Yes. Gil
What the fuck?
wandering reported.
I know that guild laundering is a thing.
You know, I got an advertisement for Unreal clears in Final Fantasy, and I was like, what the fuck?
For what?
Unreal clears.
I don't know what that is.
Why don't you let me build more green? Why do I want more workshops? I don't want more workshops. Fuck you,
What do
game.
workshops do?
They just let me build more shit, but I can't build any shit because I never have enough supplies. And I never have enough supplies because I'm always building fucking... because they won't let me build any granaries. Oh, that's not what I wanted to build.
What's a granary?
Well, that's fucked up.
What's granary?
It gathers supplies for you. Alright, where are you at?
Oh, good question.
I feel like that's a question you are very qualified to answer.
Gonna be at the company, the FC building soon.
He was always eating. I don't know about always.
There's fruit.
In fact,
I'm not behind you.
no, I need to take million.
I'm not always cheating. I'm just cheating sometimes.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on here?
What do you mean?
Why do we have this? Where's our diving board? What?
Look, Nora redecorated a little.
There's no diving board.
Yeah. Yeah.
Has this deck always been here?
Look. Hot police. Has what always been where?
Where's my...
Yeah, those have always been down there. Oh, fuck!
Well? You just,
I
yeah.
I overjumped a little. That's not where I
I
wanted to
don't know
end
about a
up.
little, but yeah. We definitely overjumped.
Only a little.
Mm-hmm.
Look, you know, Bunny got hops.
We don't have a drink tea emote.
Well, not on this character, I don't.
I assumed you don't have it on Luna either.
I don't know.
I
Luna's
paid
got a
this
lot
emote.
of tier, a lot of emotes.
I had to pay for this, though.
I've paid for a good chunk of emotes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, was there a New Year's event? I don't know that I ever did that.
Oh, yeah, it's over now. You would have gotten a little dragon minion.
Oh! Was there a Christmas event? Oh, the Christmas event was the Santa Claus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you miss out on the other event?
There was another event?
Yeah, the Final Fantasy XI crossover.
Probably.
Oh.
What was that event?
It was just an armor set. I don't know that you would have cared for it.
Wasn't it an ugly armor set?
Some people really like it.
Yeah.
That is, we'll check that. Do you know where we left off in the Hildebrand questline?
Good question. Is the thing? No, it is there. Okay. Goodbye, bird. Hmm. This is fine. Okay, I'm ready. I don't know. Are we supposed to speak with Gramu? I've ghosted a soul?
I have
I don't know what we're
no
supposed to
idea
do.
where we left off.
I don't fucking know. We fixed some kid's vase.
No, we're well past the fixing of the vase.
Well, that's the last thing that I remember.
Because remember we went to Korthos to try to find the weapon thief?
Oh! No, I think we left off after we fought, Gabu or whatever the fuck his name is. Greg? I don't know, something. I don't fucking know.
Alright, yeah. We need to go back to the Waking Saints. Great return! I'll figure out where I'm going in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Sun was in my eye, but I thought I was going east when I meant to go west. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, you have a quest right here.
No.
Alright, you already have a quest called The Business of Betrothal.
Yes.
Fuck, that I hadn't accepted.
Where I'm supposed to go to coast today, so...
Alright. There you are. I'm doing some investigating of my own since we last parted. I believe I found our lapis maiden. Girl's name is Arabella, daughter of one Master Gungurnmuru, a predominant member of the East Aldonad Trading Company. Her eyes and hair, most excellent shade of blue. Beauty is the talk of the Sultanate. Her purported beauty, I should say. You see, none have actually seen the girl in the flesh. Apparently her father is an overprotective sort. Some say that the maiden has never set foot outside the family's well-guarded estate. But all this is about to change. Rumor has it that the girl is to be wed. Not just to anyone, mind you. To the heir of the Bulgar, Bergen, or whatever consortium. The formal announcement is set to be made at a commemorative feast to be jointly hosted by the two family businesses. But the venture is Castle de Sol, where preparations are going on as we speak. Word on the street is that the bride-to-be will be making a rare public appearance. Oh, it is her that the thief intends to strike. Couldn't be more certain of it. Piqued your interest, have I? Oh, my sources tell me the bride's father is already in Castle de Sol, foreseeing the preparations. This is one scoop I'm not gonna miss. You're welcome to come along. Alright, Castle de Sol. Let's eat more.
Why'd you need money on Goth?
The other day I was continuing the MSQ on Goth, and my item level wasn't high enough. I need armor. Needed armor and weapons.
Do you not have level 90 stuff on Goth?
I do. There weren't a high enough item level. Luna's gonna be my sugar daddy.
Okay.
It's where I keep my gold. Hi, pay to win. You're not one of the associates. This banquet is for invited guests only. You've no business here. Be on your way at once. Look, beg your pardon, good sir. My name's Ellie, reporter for the Mithril Eye. If I might just a moment of... yes. The two-gill sensationist rag. I read your tiresome screed about the self-styled phantom thief and his letter of challenge. Yeah, if you've come to tell me my daughter is in danger, I can assure you your concern is entirely unwarranted. They've not kept my Arabella safe to this day to see her whisked away from me by some fly-by-night rogue. I've spared no expense in securing the best protection that money can buy.
Are they going to try and beat us up? Because I can kick their asses every day of the week.
The brass blades of Gerbara, an elite unit of the most lethal swordsmen in the Sultanate. Now, they say one of them once caused a man's heart to burst just by looking at him askance. And the moment they set eyes on the would-be thief would be his last. Who's Brandon? Is that the one inspector? I'm guessing
Yes, it is.
If the thief is obliging enough to allow himself to be seen, or do those goggles serve some purpose other than making a wearier look utterly ridiculous? Consulting Inspector Brandon, your reputation precedes you. And what, pray tell, would you propose? I've promised some of the wealthiest men in the realm that my daughter will be attending the festivities. To renege on my word would have dire implications for the family trade. My proposal is a simple one. Trust the investigation to me. The thief will be in shackles before the banquet commences. Oh, and it will cost you not a whit of your precious skill. Very well. Let us see if your reputation is deserved. But consider yourself warned. Greater fortunes than you will ever know hinge upon this banquet. Will not tolerate any disturbances. Check
What?
the chat.
No, I see you.
It's very random. Well, such touching concern for his coin purse. If only he could muster the same for his daughter. But do tell, Inspector, after he slipped under our noses the last time, what makes you so confident you can catch our thief this time around? A man may boast 1,000 faces, but he has but a single modus operandi, and it is painfully obvious. A relative challenge, a precious treasure, whisked away from his rightful owner in the bright, broad light of day. This tells me that our thief is an attention seeker, with supreme confidence in his abilities. Doubtless he means to target the maiden using the same methods he used to abscond with the treaty blade. Even now, the fiend is in our midst, having assumed the identity of someone who will be in close proximity to Miss Arabella at the feast. Already narrowed the field. Oh shit, oh shit. Arabella's betrothed, Thanos, would be the obvious target for our thief, so too would be his father, Morgan. The Yoltonato and his wife, Sania, the guest of honor, will give a toast to the couple's happiness. Both will be standing close to the stage where the bride-to-be is set to appear. Needless to say, we cannot rule out or remove himself. Finally, we have Lornhart, steward of his estate and Miss Arabella's personal attendant. The timing is hard. Don't worry. All the key players, save for the Lapis Maiden herself, have assembled in Castle de Sol. Doubtless the Phantom Thief lurks among them, his face concealed, gathering information and planning his course of attack. We will begin our questioning of the suspects immediately. Should you encounter any suspicious individuals, go to report to me at once.
Why is nasty artistic vanilla all one word?
Nasty artistic vanilla? Jeepers? I don't know. Hildebrand Mandeville. I can smell the stench of idiocy and incompetence from a mile away. The pleasure is all mine, contriving Inspector Brandon. Forgive me for not revealing myself sooner. I was simply conducting a bit of preliminary undercover investigative work. Yet to see through my ingenious disguise with such ease? Yes, I dare say your powers of observation rival even my own. Fear not, friends, I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, have arrived to defend the maiden's honor as only a Mandeville man can. Just take artistic liberty with that nasty. What's that clapping noise?
I don't know what noise he's talking about.
He does realize there's still a fish on his head, doesn't he? Good Inspector, I realize we have not seen eye to monocle in the past. Wait, yo, hold up. Gotta reread
It's
that.
eye to monocle, dude.
I broke my brain trying to... Good Inspector, I realize we have not seen eye to monocle in the past, but a fair maiden's virtue, mayhap her very life, is at stake. From one gentleman to another, let us put aside our differences. Yes, I would welcome your assistance in this case.
So why are you catching goth up on the MSQ?
Yeah, I felt like doing it. Me, assist you. Aren't you the funny man? Oh, it makes no matter. My plan is so flawless that not even your bungling can interfere this time. If you wish to assist me, you may do so by keeping watch over the suspects. Shackles, flappy noises, and ooh-woos. What has this stream become? Sir, you're watching an anime person on the internet. I feel that this stream has always been like this. To be exact, you're watching a slime on the internet, impersonating a person. Look, in the meantime, I have a promising lead to the investigation. I shall return before the banquet begins. While I know this may be asking much, do try not to do anything too stupid in my absence, will you? Would speak with you, but not here. I'll be waiting for you outside Castle des Sol. Come quickly, for we do not have the luxury of time. Even better! God, that reminds me of a meme about communism and rain. Have you ever seen that meme?
What are you talking about?
Oh, it's a guy, he's in his car and he's like, you know, I want to say it's a Sanders thing, where he's like, no, communism's like the rain. You know, it's nice outside, but then you open the door and go out into it, and it's even better! Hold up, I gotta find this. The original one? Yeah, I think this is the original. Nah. Very beautiful. Neat. I want to say... Okay, I think it's this video.
No, I think the rain is actually a lot like communism. When you think about it, at first it sounds really nice, but once you actually get out into it, it is even better!
I'm scared. We're gonna get raided by the FBI now. No. Not for a meme, I don't think. Alright. Continue with the story.
Also, your chat box, not your chat box, your other box was covering the thing when we were in the cutscene. You didn't turn it off.
Yeah.
Your overlay. That's what it's called.
Look, sometimes I forget about the overlay. You son of a bitch. I'm in. You've come. Excellent. Look, with that buffoon suitably distracted, we can get to more important matters. But before we proceed, what might I call you? An unremarkable name, but it will suffice. Now, answer me this. You were there when the Phantom Thief, in the guise of Lady Geralda, stole off the Pedriti blade. Was there anything about our foe's disguise that struck you as particularly noteworthy? Didn't even know I was missing parts. You have deprived me of my immersion. Look, your immersion is covered by me reading the parts aloud to you. But if you want the subtitles, yes, I can fix that in the future. I like the 30th. Look, that's for me to know. You don't get to know what I know. Identical appearance, perfect mannerisms. too? That's for me to know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, alright, fuck it. Look, buddy, that's for me to know. Fine. You keep your observations to yourself. That you have none of import either way. I respect a woman who would listen instead of speak. Fucked up. It's real fucked up. Just look, lady. You're here to listen, not speak. So fucked up. These terms are acceptable. Like, give you a hard time. Everyone gives me a hard time. That's half the fun of this stream. Look, there are two aspects of the Phantom Thief's costume that drew my interest. First, the utter perfection of the physical disguise. A thorough inspection. Fuck Jesus! Why?
I'm making sure it was working.
Mickey Man already made sure it was
Maybe
working
you were
like
hungry.
4 other times.
Did he? I wasn't here for that.
What was that? I think that was a present.
No, it was a burger.
Fuck Jesus!
I thought that you were hungry.
Man just threw a bike at me.
Maybe he thought you needed exercise after that burger.
Back to the ruins. Hey, fuck, jeez! Unnecessary timed. Why? You weren't even in the chat. How did you know? Yeah, just like that. The Yakuza game throws bike.
Did you say Yakuza?
I yeah, fuck, Jesus! Is that a banana? Man's throwing bananas at me now. Yeah. Have you not seen any of the Yakuza games?
No. You're choosing to pronounce it Yakuza.
Look! Do I look
Yakuza.
like I'm Japanese?
Yakuza. It's not Yakuza.
That's the
Yakuza.
same fucking word!
No. If people are gonna bitch about the way I say Tuesday, I'm gonna bitch about the way that you say Yakuza. Instead, like, Yakuza instead of Yakuza. Like, bruh.
This is the RuneScape thing all over again. Alright. You say what? Don't worry
RuneScape?
about it! Don't worry! Fine!
You don't wanna talk about it.
Thorough inspection of the mask left behind at the scene revealed a tiny prism sewn in the fabric. It's a stone that allows him to change appearance at will. This, however, was a secondary concern to me. From movements to mannerisms, that utterly obnoxious personality, the thief did not merely look like Lady Gerulda. He was her. Such a feat could not be accomplished by magical trickery alone. We were dealing with a clever and thorough criminal. Not content to rely on his ample powers of disguise, he studies his targets closely before assuming their identities. He emulates them utterly and completely, that not even their closest friends or family could detect that aught is amiss. Now, all the key players arrived in Castle de Sol 3 days ago, when the preparations for the banquet began. But this would afford our thief more than enough time to study his would-be target. And yet, some disguises are more challenging than others. Put yourself in the mind of our phantom. If you were a thief, whose identity would you first assume? Yahuza! That's a great way to pronounce it timed. Also, why are we setting the chat on fire?
I'm done with this crap. It needs to burn.
Look, I like my chat. I'd prefer it not on fire. Look, buddy, I personally first I'd impersonate one of the brass blades because they're nobody nothings and you can easily disguise. Versus one of the guests, you gotta learn. Precisely. Clearly, you're far less useless than the bumbling inspector whose company you kept. Strong in number, few in words, able to come and go as they please. Fearsome reputation to scare away any who would draw near enough to realize something was amiss. An ideal entry into Castle de Sol for our man. Deducing as much, I made the point of questioning the brass blades in the area. Little to my surprise, I learned that there was one man who had not been seen at his favorite alehouse in 3 days past. A thief has not made a habit of want murder. Doubtless the poor man is lying naked in a ditch not far from here. In addition to general security duties, each of the brass blades has been assigned to serve as a bodyguard for one or more of the guests. The man can tell us of his assigned charge. Like as not, his answer will reveal the current identity of our thief. Thief would not have had time to carry the unconscious man far. I'll canvass the immediate area. Begin a search on the outskirts of Castle de Sol. Man, naked in a ditch? Fuck, you just said yes! A man is naked in a ditch and we gotta go find him. That direction. Oh, is it beach outfit? Am I supposed to be in a beach outfit?
We're at the beach.
Execute while mounted. Hold up, let's see if I have a beach outfit. Closest thing I have to a beach outfit. Alright. You know, for not dragging far, this quest marker is very far away. Camera ready? Hold the chicken. Ah, you have a beach minion. Hello there. Excellent. You are one of the less incompetent assistants I've worked with.
Thank the gods! Please free me from these chains before the snappers eat me alive!
Overlay.
There now, tell me all that you can remember about what happened to you. Try to be brief.
We just arrived in Castle de Sol. Had a briefing of sorts. Master Gungram gave us each our orders. Who'd we be looking after and like? Had a mind to tour their area, get my bearings. Next thing I knew, I felt a thwack on the back of my head. When I came to, here I was stripped to me skis. Much to the chagrin of those who have to look at you. You say you received orders from Master Gungram. Who was to be your charge? My memory's hazy, but one was Morgan, father of the groom. The other was a Lollifellan gent from Limsa.
Yelto Nolto. Now, try your best to remember. Were there any other guests with whom you were ordered to interact?
Come to think of it, yes. there was also the steward, Learnhardt. I was to review with him the schedule of events, discuss the protection of key supplies and that sort of thing. Morgan, Yaltonalto, Learnhardt. Thank you. An incompetent fool, your testimony has proved astonishingly enlightening. I shall see this man back to the city and into the possession of some new clothes, after which I shall return to Castle de Sol to continue the investigation. Go on ahead of me. For the love of gods, just make sure that imbecile doesn't cause too much trouble in my absence. Are you? She gonna die.
Am I gonna die? I'm too high.
Probably gonna die.
You know what would really help?
I would unsync for a second and kill that guy.
What am I killing?
Never mind. You know what would really help?
A healer.
I can heal by just unsyncing for like a couple seconds.
What a cheater.
Look. It's called strategizing. It's not cheating.
Have curing waltz or shield samba. Very annoying.
Yeah, we're level synced to like level 30.
Oh god, this is gonna take fucking forever. I'm not doing this. It's
You
terrible.
started it! There's already a guy who came to help! I'm
Fine.
busy here!
Dude, I don't want to do this anymore. This is fucking terrible.
Look! You need to finish what you started.
This is fucking terrible. Oh my god, time is also a dancer? No.
Yeah, Time's a wonderful dancer.
Dude, that means Timed also doesn't have shield samba or curing waltz.
That's fine, I told you, I can heal myself by just unsyncing for a little bit. You look like you can use some help.
How did we get into this position? What the fuck? Why did people jump in? Yeah.
Because they wanted to help you kill cancer.
There's another crab on you. like not do that?
Oh, you could also break out your chocobo to help.
Oh, you know, that's a good point. Yeah. Let me remember how to do that for a hot minute. Can y'all like stop being fucking aggro on me? Jesus Christ.
No, not time. The poor boy.
What is going on?
A lot of shit is going on. Trying to keep as much aggro as I can.
I'm gonna die.
No, I'm not. I told you I can cheese it.
I was out of that.
Percent to go. He's dead.
Well, I almost died. What the fuck is this?
Did you get your minion?
What the fuck is this? Is that a normal thing that people get?
Like that was a boss one.
What?
It was a boss fate. It wasn't a normal fate.
What?
Thank you, time.
What do you mean mean that was a boss fate?
I mean, not like one of the boss fate, like a mid-boss fate. Bye.
So me just randomly running over to attack it because I was like, big crab, got me a random fucking minion
Yes.
just because I wanted to kill the big crab.
Yes. Your murderous intention that you always have got you a minion.
I should let my murderous intentions go more crazy.
I disagree.
Okay.
Ah,
Can we continue?
there you are, my friend. There you are, friend. And not a moment too soon, for I was about to commence my investigation in earnest. Tell me, did your and Inspector Brandon's adventure of inquiry bear fruit? Yeah, totally. Probably one of these three guys. Morgant, Yalto, Nalto, and the Steward Lanhart, you say? Well, this does not surprise me. Yes, I had considered them all exceptionally suspicious from the start. With the Lapis Maiden in danger, we cannot afford a moment's delay. I, Hildebrand, shall have our teeth in shackles before the Inspector returns. Fear not, friend, the Inspector shall be none the wiser. Ha ha! If he had hoped to nab the fiend himself, he should not have simplified the task for me so. Ah, there's one of our suspects standing suspiciously under that canopy over there. Just you wait, friend, I shall rip the mask from your face and reveal you for the rogue that you are. That does not sound like it's gonna go well. Are you patting your chocobo?
Yes. She's a good chocobo. She needs pets.
Yeah, I don't even have any of the wrath on me.
You want one?
Nah. I think my chocobo's in a stable anyways.
How do you ride your chocobo then?
I don't, I ride a motorcycle. Morgant! Speak with us. Stand back, friend. The man we pursue is a criminal mastermind. The mist slip of the tongue could put our case, nay, our very lives, in danger. But have no fear, Miss Ellie. Ready your quill that you might record my every word, as I employ the time-honored art of parley, handed down from Mandeville men of ages past, to reveal our foe. Oh, I can think of few topics that would interest my readers less than your blatherings. Just catch the thief so I can have my story, would you? Don't worry, Inspector. I brought my quill and journal too. Your adoring fans won't miss a word. Capital. This is why you're my favorite assistant, Nasu. Now behold, as I ensnare our prey with a web of words, leading to his inevitable demise. Good morning, Master Gungurumo. And a fine morning it must be, for you most of all. Allow me to offer my most heartfelt congratulations on your betrothal to the enchanting Miss Arabella. Wait, what? I'm very confused. Master Gimguru, fine morning it must be for you. Paul, allow me to... Did he switch who he was talking to? Because isn't the son of Morbid the one getting married and Gurgun's the father? What? What's that? No. Okay, yeah. I wasn't confused. Hildebrand's an idiot. Got it. What's this nonsense? Arabella's my daughter, you. Just who in the seven hells are you? Gods! Gods!
Ah! Now, hold your chocobos, Gumguru. I recognize the lad. This is Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. I've come to save the lovely lass from the clutches of the Phantom Thief, have ya? I reckon we owe the man our gratitude, eh, Venice?
For the Phantom Thief, Berdash, and the rot, if you ask me. That said, my betrothed must be quite the beauty indeed, to have such rumors told about her. Perhaps she's worthy of me after all. He exudes an unusual degree of confidence for such an effete fashion challenged youth. Most suspicious. The damn sight easier on the eyes than you.
As my Venus, ever come to face a danger, truly is a father's son.
A worthy heir to the Bergu Consortium, and a worthy match for my daughter, I must say. Yes, I foresee many years of prosperity for our families. Or family, I should say. Which reminds me, Master Venice, Arabella asked me to convey her gratitude to you for the golden clasp you sent some months ago. It has not left her neck since that day. That trinket was nothing. Tell your daughter the greatest treasures in the realm will be hers once we are wed. Time-honored Manderville art of parley. You'd be sleeping with the fishes now had Morgant not spoke up on your behalf. That said, nothing about the interactions between the three struck me as particularly unnatural. Let us not rush to conclusions, Miss Ellie. A gentleman fancies a more mathematical approach. Yes, everything is proceeding according to my master plan. Whoops. I was supposed to be taking this down, wasn't I? Everything's proceeding according to my master plan. I sought only to earn the trust of the families before confronting Yalto Noto and Leavenworth, who have aroused my suspicion from the start. Come, we have a thief to apprehend. Hey, are you still in there?
Sorry, I got distracted.
You're like, I don't even
I was
know
looking
what's
up
going on.
kimono glamours.
I've not seen your faces around here. With the East Aldenard Trading Company, are ye? Why, yes, good sir. Very much with them. Some might even say we are the East Aldenard Trading Company. Ha ha ha! Oh, pleasure to meet ye. Don't tell. Is the Lapis Maiden as lovely as they say? Shinera here is no slouch herself, but like me, she's getting old, getting on in years. No offense intended, my dear. Oh, but where are my manners? El Tonato or the Burgundy Consortium. This is my wife, Sanania. I look forward to many profitable dealings with you and yours in the moons and years to come. I dare say this wedding and the joining together of our family businesses couldn't be happening at a better time. What with all manner of failed beast and beastmen taking aim at our wares. Why, just the other day, a shipment of imported foodstuffs was waylaid by mandragores. Nasty buggers, the lot of them. If I were 20 years younger, I'd dice them up myself and make a salad out of. You've heard o' the mandragores, haven't you?
But of course, I once spent a year honing my mind with the Fist of Ralga. My fellow monks and I could chant several hundred mantra what's-its a day.
The man hasn't a fucking clue. And your food stores were occasionally waylaid by the ruthless band of rogue vegetables known as the mandragores, yes? Didn't it kill you to breathe the mithril eye and educate yourself from time to time?
Fearsome lot they are. Rumor has it they are not rest until fruit or vegetable harvest for consumption has been freed from captivity. Why, they struck at Larder here just days ago. The supplies were decimated. Fear not, my lady. I was able to arrange an emergency shipment to replace the stolen produce. It arrived safely some time ago.
Settle down, Senora. Forgive my wife. She's always saying how meat is bad for her figure. And with that, I'd best go prepare me speech. Carry on, lads.
Criminy, none of these were suspicious in the least. But we must not give up hope, lest he of many faces have the last laugh. Where there's a will, a gentleman shall find a way. Come, Nasu, we must move quickly, or the Lapis Maiden shall not be the only one to come to harm.
You speak so fast, Inspector. On the sign of a quick mind, I'm sure. Now, where was I? Give up hope. He of many faces will laugh last. The Lapis Maiden shall not be the only one to come to harm. Not sure that captures the inspector's intended meaning. But this is no time for us to be standing around. Inspector Brandon will be back any moment now. And he's not the type to suffer excuses.
Quite so, Miss Ellie. Fortunately, I have a plan. Let us investigate the foodstuffs of which Master Leonhardt spoke. Should we find any contradictions in his testimony, we can consider the man a prime suspect. Inspector Brandon will be back before long. Come, Nasu. This is no time for delay.
Hit the wrong button. There we go. We lost Kei-Wu.
No, you didn't.
He's gone. He's left us.
I'm right fucking here. I jumped on.
That doesn't look suspicious at all.
It's fine.
crates of assorted foodstuffs and vegetable host of luscious-looking coconuts. It appears that our man Duhart spoke true. Ye gads! Are those explosives? I spy concealed amongst these coconuts. Perhaps I spoke in haste. It would appear we found our phantom thief after all. Oh, those are mine, Inspector. I was looking for a place to set them down, you see, and those coconuts were looking awfully lonely. Nasu, far be it from me to cast doubt on your choice of hobbies, but, what in the name of the 12 would possess you to bring your creations to an investigation? Well, we're so helpful in jogging your memory that one time, and I just thought, does this mean you won't be needing this piece of driftwood either? Hold your enthusiasm. Your enthusiasm is always admirable, Nasu, but in this event, I fear it's somewhat misdirected. Now set the driftwood down over there and concentrate on taking your notes, like an astute assistant you are. I say we are most fortunate that confounding Inspector Brandon is otherwise occupied at the moment. Were he to chance upon this scene, he would veritably explode in rage. Now let us dispose of these things before an errant ember sends us all to a fiery demise. Confounding Inspector Brandon, explode a fiery demise. Got it. Sure about that? Uh-oh. Don't look now, but someone has returned at the absolute worst possible time. You two were supposed to be keeping an eye on the suspects and staying out of trouble, yes? The inspector will have a fit if he sees you here. But Miss Ellie, should Inspector Brandon come upon these explosives, the consequences will be even more dire. Look, her and I will see that the inspector keeps a wide breadth of this beach. You two just get out of here. Be quick about it. Quick thinking, Miss Ellie. Come, Nasu. We shall return for your creations once Inspector Brandon has been led safely from the scene. Investigation calls us, and we must heed its cry. Hi, Brandon, sir. There's explosives back here. You better watch out. Tips Hildebrand has managed thus far not to destroy anything. Consider me something almost resembling impressed. Indeed. But enough about Hildebrand. Look, her and I have been waiting to hear your latest theories. We should go somewhere quieter and... An excellent idea, Miss Ellie. Yes, the spot over there by the crates should suffice. There, of all places? But surely we could find somewhere more scenic. I'm not here on vacation. I'm here to solve a case. Besides, we cannot afford to have our conversation overheard. A junk-littered beach should afford us some welcome privacy. Yes, Inspector. Privacy indeed. Fuck. Bloody hells! Don't worry. I'll figure out some way to lead him clear of the bombs. Or we just tell him about the bombs. Really. I think it's a bigger deal than you guys are making this out to be. In fact, if anything, I bet he's expecting Hildebrand to leave bombs here. Inspector Brandon! Is it just me, or is there a bit of a chill in the air? Perhaps we should go someplace warm. I, for one, welcome the respite from the sweltering heat. Besides, this will not take long. If you insist, Inspector. Oh, through the questioning of the brass blade attacked by our quarry, I've identified 3 individuals most likely to be our thief in disguise. To wit, Morgant, Yalto, Nalto, and Lonhart. The 3 of us shall split up, with each of us keeping watch over... Are you 2 listening? Of course we are. Beg your pardon, Inspector. Look unwell, Miss Ellie. Perhaps you were right. I do feel a chill wind blowing in. Mayhap we should continue our conversation elsewhere. There's no need. Wait here and I shall build us a fire. Methinks Inspector has taken leave of his senses. The small chance of locating suitable kindling in these barren shores is infinitesimal. Here we are. This piece of driftwood should serve perfectly. As fortune would have it, I just happen to have flint stone in my possession. My person. There's no cause for alarm. 'Tis not blood that courses through these inspectors' veins, but ice. I could not fathom a series of events that would lead such a calm and composed individual to lose his firm grip on that fiery torch. Remarkable insight, Inspector. I must record these words for posterity. Ooh, it's flying! What have we here? Everything is proceeding according to my master plan. This be another challenge from the fiend? Surely you jest, Inspector. It looks nothing like his usual card, see? Doubtless it's just the idle ravings of a madman. Or woman. Perhaps so. But we must exercise due caution. 2 more pages. Give up hope. He of many faces will laugh last. It is not the lapis maiden alone that shall come to harm. There is more direct. It is more direct than his previous challenges, but there can be no doubt as to the sender. But what of this talk of another victim? Final page holds the answer, no doubt. Final page? Confounding Inspector Brandon will meet a fiery demise? Ah!
They're a whole bunch of fucking idiots. A whole lot of them.
And the man balanced the wood. You saw through that fiend's ruse? But how? Let's just call it a reporter's intuition. You heard. Ringing in my ears. But otherwise no worse for wear. You have my gratitude. Hildebrand Mandeville, were you able to learn aught of the fiend who made this ignoble attempt on my life? I exhausted every effort, Inspector. Yet I fear our quarry proves ever elusive. Excellent. I might have died of shock if you had. At any rate, Poe has revealed himself as no mere thief, but a madman who will resort to cold-blooded murder. We must redouble our vigilance, lest the others come to harm. Vigilance. Yes, vigilance is the order of the day. the name of the gods, Thal's teeth, those vegetables cost a fortune. And they're ruined. Ruined! Agent of inquiry, more like agent of injury and incompetence. You are to replace the supplies that you destroyed before the banquet begins. Or I will see the entire lot of you rot in gall.
Buddy, do you know who my friends are? I'm all alone. Nobody here beside me. K-Woo ran away.
A weird spot to be waiting at. Did you already do this part of the quest? Yay? Nay? I think she's working on getting a kimono. I think she should hold off on that.
You know,
Open. Yeah, we got a good 18 quests before she's gonna need that. Well, since we're waiting on her, let me go see if I can work on my beach outfit. You want to go to Castle? I don't have nearly as much to work with on Goth as I do on Luna. Start with Maybe. Might actually. Have any sand? Here. Also- Yeah, the downside of money people and the lack of hats. Well, we can do about dyeing this. That's not. Just dye them.
What are you doing?
You had disappeared, so I was making a more summery outfit.
I had to go pee.
You come back to Castle this whole. I don't have a lot to work with on Not nearly as much as I do on Luna. Alright, where are you at? Did you already talk to Lowenhart?
Sun Temple? Oh. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah, you
I thought you were in Limsa because you were talking to the next person.
Fuck!
Oops.
No! Hold up.
Well?
I didn't even know we were going to Limsa.
That's why I thought that you were in Limsa.
No, I went there to get a new outfit.
Well, this is a little awkward now, isn't it?
Oops. Terrible explosion coming from the beach. Everyone's safe. Fear not. The fiend's artless attempt on my life has been thwarted. Sadly, your food supply did not escape unscathed. Master Gungurum bids that damaged ingredients be replaced with all speed. Gods! This is no thief, this is a madman! As for replacing the ingredients, I fear that we will prove a difficult task. Those crates contained imported vegetables of considerable rarity, you see. Vegetables that are in particularly short supply these days. What with the mandragores at large, even if we were to replace the order immediately, it would likely take days to arrive. The mandragores. I've heard of that fell band. Tell me, what manner of vegetables did they steal? The rarest was an import from the Far East. I do not recall the name, but it's very closely resembled the Eorzean dragon pepper, save for its color, which was a deep purple. Methinks thou dost worry too much, Master Lewenhard. Of course, our course of action is clear. We must storm into the den of these overgrown weeds and steal your precious purple dragon peppers right back.
I would advise against that, Inspector. There are no ordinary mandragores, but rather bloodthirsty band of killers giving succulent flesh. Even the brass blades of Gerbera proved unable to resist them.
Oh, a formidable foe indeed. Were one there, where only there a brave soul in our midst, with a want for taking on fearsome enemies, with not a shred of concern for her own well-being. Your eyes, friend, they speak to me. They say, yes, I shall vanquish these rogue vegetables and deliver the plundered goods back to their rightful owner.
You are truly a godsend, adventurer. One Shamdel of the Yellow Jackets has been charged with defending the roads from these mandragores. If anyone would have knowledge of their current whereabouts, it would be him. Without those ingredients, Master Guru is like to cook me instead. Please, friend, you are my only hope.
A gentleman would never let a lady face danger alone. Let us away to Limsa together.
Oh, you know what I definitely did? That I should definitely undo?
Oh, did you run away?
Am I constantly running away?
Kind of. Did you already talk to the yellow jacket over here?
Maybe.
This is a very iffy maybe.
If you come for the Mondigers, I fear you're half a bell too late, as we blast it all. Hear the poor merchant tell it. No sooner had he opened his cargo hold to check on a shipment of vegetables than did an onion turn on him, screeching bloody murder. Fled his own vessel in sheer terror, he did. By the time he came to his senses, he had set sail without him. Merchant left for Alport, hoping to recoup his losses. If you've a mind to go after the culprit, you might lend an ear to his sad tale. Ah, is the thrill of the chase a not invigorating, friend? The ferry docked by a fisherman's bosom will carry us to Alport. Let us be swiftly on our way. Fuck you, bitch! I'm flying. They're teleporting. Not gonna fucking take the ferry. You're in a party. You're teleporting too.
What kind of barding is that? This chocobo looks weird as fuck. Oh, and they're gone. Okay, well.
I didn't have enough time to look at it.
Well, oh, look at your new barding.
Are you coming down here?
Yeah. our new barding.
It is nice. Feel like it'll be better suited when we get to the quest in the Far East.
Wow.
Don't sneak up on me like that. I thought you were a feral turnip, murderous eggplant, or something like that. Think I'll just do you. You been singing a different tune if you shot of tomato juice. Almost took out your eye, as it did mine. My eye! By the time I'd regained my wits, they'd already set sail with my ship, and my livelihood, I'm ruined. Ruined! Even not for I've never set another bleeding onion till the end of my days. It'll be too soon.
Tell us the tale, tiny trader. Tell us the tale of your onions.
Oh, to hear most say it. The girl's a nasty lot. A right pain in the arse to farmers and provisioners over the realm over. Let me tell you, friend, that ain't the least of it. Hearing their fellow frawns from the larders and tables is but the beginning. The bulbous blackguards have far gone grander scheme. Revolution. Madness, you say? Take the ferry to the Isles of Umbra, and you'll see with your own eyes. Veritable vegetable kingdom where eggplants and turnips rule with an iron fist. Him? This muscle-bound fellow with the dim expression? I could swear I've seen his face somewhere before. Look at me. If it ain't the undead overlord what fancies himself a gentleman inspector. Which would make you... Or would it be? The adventurer what's blasted the thieving duelist in single combat? Yeah. Yeah, we did beat Yojimbo. Greg was a nice fight. Bugger me and call me inspector. Tell me, is it true the duelist traveled with a demon bird whose crow could split the heavens? No, it was a chicken painted green. But that's neither here nor there. I don't know about you, but I ain't so keen on the notion of calling a bloody tomato your grace. That's exactly the fate we're in for if we don't nip this revolution in the bud. And I mean that literally. As we speak, the Mandigores are planting themselves a whole army of their own kingdom behind in this Isle of Umbra. You'd be doing the whole realm a favor if you could go there and uproot them before the harvest comes. Many a case have I solved in my day, but I've not matched wits with the sentient plant life before. This should prove quite exhilarating. To the Isles of Umbra. You want to take the boat or fly there?
Either is fine.
Alright, sir, please. The Isle of Umbra. I'll pay the 40 gil.
Who?
There was a dock personnel just a little ways down the pier. A ferry.
The Isle of Umbra.
Yeah, the Isle of Umbra.
And he's making us pay 40 gil? Jesus.
I mean, we spend more than 40 gil on a teleport.
The fuck? Somebody's mashing their fucking controller. What the fuck?
You feel a hostile gaze upon you. Someone in your house getting controller rage.
I mean, literally, that message was X's and circles and triangles.
Oh, the message. Feel a hostile gaze upon you. You feel a hostile gaze upon you.
God damn it.
From the pursuit of the manticores left me beneath the surface. Yes, they must be out of here. Or somewhere.
This is a fate?
If anybody in the chat wants to join us that's in FF, you're welcome to join the fate. Oh no, I was put to sleep.
Damn, sounds like a you problem, bud. Ooh. I didn't mean to attack you. Oh, my child.
Your child.
They're injured.
Fine. Alright, well, we gotta deliver these vegetables we just killed to Castle de Sol.
Really?
Yeah, that's literally the next part of the quest. Get doing art. We've got the veggies. No. You return. I feared you might end a tasty snack for the crazed head of the cabbage. Stolen foodstuffs. Will you save my hide today? Oh, but I must see if these purple dragon peppers are intact. Master Gungurumuru is quite particular about his seasonings. Oh, can I come too? Never seen a purple dragon pepper before. That wild vegetable chase was a pleasant diversion, but it's time we return to the case. Now there must be some clue that yet eludes us. Oh, the peppers have changed color. What's this? Peppers that possess the same powers of disguise as our many-faced foe? A gentleman must needs investigate. Striking shade of blue. Quite far from the purple that Master Lewenhart described. Perhaps we recovered the wrong crate. But look, Inspector. The crate is clearly marked for Castle de Sol. So curious.
Did I say purple? I meant a purplish blue? Or bluish purple? The two colors really are quite similar when you think about it.
Peppers have a most distinctive hue. No man could reasonably mistake it for any shade of purple. Unless, of course, he was wearing a very particular set of eyewear at the time. Ah! The chase is up! After the man! It is as I expected all along. The goggles have proved the key to cracking the case. With speed, Nasu, the fiend must be brought to justice.
Man looks passed out, dude.
Of course I accidentally jumped. You can run, but you cannot. If you thought you could out-sprint this Mandeville man, you were sorely mistaken. For pilfering a priceless blade, threatening a maiden's virtue, and untold crimes against the law-abiding citizens of Eorzea, I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, hereby place you under arrest. In by a sniper. Putting end to an ignoble thief. Let's see what lies behind this mask. Where am I? Who are you? Ha! Playing the fool will avail you not. I suggest you come willingly. A gentleman is not given to violence, but should you attempt to resist, I disavow responsibility for any shattered skulls and broken bones.
wait. I remember now. I was on my way to meet with Miss Arabella when... Miss Arabella! I must find her at once. Ugh. My head.
Seem that this man wears no mask. This is the true Lewinhart.
I swear on my life that it is so. I was en route to the estate in Wineport when one of the brass blades on patrol approached me. We exchanged greetings, and the next instant he turned on me. I fought desperately to defend myself, even managed to drive a kitchen knife into the man's right hand. In the end, though, he proved too strong for me.
Now that you mention it, the imposter was wearing gloves. I knew there was something suspicious about him. There's still time before the banquet begins. Knowing our quarry, has doubtless already assumed a new identity. And yet he could not have foreseen this turn of events. It's unlikely that he had time to thoroughly research his new target. Most importantly, know that the thief suffered a wound to his right hand. He need simply return to Castle de Sol and examine all hands of all present. An excellent plan, Inspector. While you do so, we shall accompany Lewinhart back to the estate that we might ensure Miss Arabella's safety. Found you, my little ones. Let me guess. Seethe with anger at those who took from you what was yours. Then it would appear our goals are in accord. Make for Castle de Sol and await my orders. When the time's right, revenge will be yours. Games afoot, inspectors. Now, what mask shall I wear to the ball?
Wineport!
I was about to freak out. I was about to be like, I didn't get the teleport. I did.
You definitely should have.
This person is the Lala's daughter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Miss Arabella, what are you doing out here? must return to the estate at once.
Lewin, always the warrior. Your concern is touching, but I am a woman grown. Besides, just wanted to see the flowers. Lovely though these flowers may be, they are as unsightly weeds when measured against your beauty. I am Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. Please call me Hildy. The pleasure is mine, my lord. Much have I heard of your deeds. Tell me, are these rumors of many-faced thieves true? I fear they are, Miss Arabella, but still your gentle heart, for as long as Hildebrand is on the case, the fiend shall not lay a twisted finger upon you. This I swear on the Mandeville name. The gods smile on me indeed. Send such a strong and handsome gentleman as my champion, and yet, seem pensive, milady. Something the matter? To tell the truth, this marriage has been arranged against my wishes. Not love Vanis. I've not even met him. He sent me this clasp as a betrothal gift. A treasure for my treasure. Wear it always, the message said. I do not care how beautiful it is. It might as well be a golden shackle.
Miss Arabella, you must not say such things.
An arranged marriage to a youth you have not even met? Unconscionable. I refuse to actually say that word correctly.
Father said that this marriage must happen. That it's for the future of the family trade.
Spoken like a true old darling. But if I may be bold, my lady, would I be correct in assuming that you and your father are not related by blood?
Quite so. Father found me amongst the beggars on a pier. On Pearl Lane, when I was just a babe. He took me and raised me as his own. He took Lewin in as well, though as a servant rather than a son. You may think my father a cold and miserly man. To me, he is the man who gave me warmth and hope, where I had none. I will learn to love Vanis, if that will make my father happy.
You cannot be serious, Miss Arabella. You are a beautiful young woman with your whole life ahead of you. Surely you would not have to look far to find a gentleman with whom you would rather spend the rest of your day.
If I have to spend another hour with you, I'm likely to lose my wits. But anyway, we should return to Castle de Sol and see how the inspector's investigation fares. I, as well, must prepare for the banquet. Farewell, friends.
We've not a moment to lose, friend. The time for our final confrontation with the fiend is nigh. Our foe has doubtless assumed a new identity. But have no fear, upon our return to Castle de Sol, I shall employ the time-tested Mandeville art of parley to cut through the fiend's flimsy facade. 'Tis an art I would impart to you as well, friend, though there will be time enough for that once our foe is in shackles and Miss Arabella is safe. No doubt it shall prove as invaluable in your adventures as it has in my investigations. or failing that, serve to entertain you when you have nothing better to do. I digress. A gentleman must weigh to Castle de Sol. The fair maiden's life hangs in the balance. Azoo, Miss Ellie with me. Inspector Brandon, I have seen the maiden's safety. Miss Arabella will be along soon. How fares your investigation? I've canvassed the grounds, but none of the guests are concealing their hands. Can this be? Thief must be somewhere. Oh, Miss Arabella just left her estate, he? Suppose we'll find out soon enough if her beauty is truly a match for her own. There's no time. With the thief in custody, cannot risk allowing Miss Arabella to take the stage. But, Inspector, Dennis and his family will not take kindly to his betrothed's absence. That is nothing of my concern. Besides, doubtless the inspector here will think of something. Me? What do you propose? You're the expert at creating diversions? Can't you just knock something over, blow something up or the like? You know, like you always do. Inspector Brandon, I knew the day would come when you recognized my many talents. Were it not about Master Vanus? Yes, for the sake of the maiden, a gentleman will do what must needs be done. Poor sap even lacks the wits to know when he's being insulted. Now, the task at hand. We must find a way to conceal Miss Arabella's true identity. Not far from here there are servants' quarters. Could be a change of clothes lying about. Perfect. You find some suitably ordinary garb and deliver it to Miss Arabella outside the gates. I shall proceed with the investigation. Eating chips? I swear I heard somebody eat something. Thought it was in game, but then there was like no joke that went around, so I thought maybe it was you.
No joke that went around that maybe what was me? What are you doing? What?
You weren't responding.
Oh. Why?
You abandoned me.
I didn't abandon you. You abandoned me.
You abandoned my soul to this nonsense. Left me alone with nothing but my thoughts.
Pringle burr.
Go burr. Oh, has the Lapis Maiden arrived yet? Simply must look upon her beauty for myself. Servant's garb, you say? I much prefer what you're wearing, but I certainly have enough rags to go around. Here you go. Do with them as you will. Greetings, friend. Oh, what's this you have for me? You're to hide yourself, woman. Hide yourself from the fiends. Servants, Gub. But why? Miss Arabella. With the thief still at large, the risk of letting you be seen is too great. Change into those clothes and promise that you will not leave my sight. But the ceremony... My father will be furious, in Lord Vannes. We are dealing with a man who tried to blast me to the heavens. Almost succeeded. Not exercise enough caution. For the ceremony, I have entrusted the matter to a certain gentleman. Need only concern yourself with your own safety.
We should do as the inspector says, Miss Arabella. Your life's more important than this marriage, or whatever profits your father stands to gain from it.
Lewin, if father heard you say such things...
Oh, I should have said them long ago. By not doing so, I've put your life in danger. But besides, we have not one, but 2 skilled inspectors on the case. Will not be long until the fiend is brought to justice.
Also, Inspector, could you please take off your gloves? I want to check you. Very well, I shall retreat to the carriage. Pray wait for me here. My apologies for the delay. What should I do with my banquet dress, Inspector? Bring Miss Arabella's dress to the bumbling inspector. Dare not speculate as to how he intends to see to his task, but I would imagine he requires all the help he can get. Now, let us return before the festivities begin. Abandoned me again. Just like always. Always abandoned.
I'm pointing at the place.
Alright, Hildebrand, what do you got? You have returned. I was in the act of formulating a master plan to distract Master Vannes at the ceremony. Is there aught I might do for you? Why, this is Miss Arabella's dress. I must admit to some confusion as to what to do with it, but worry not, I shall take it into safekeeping. Home time? Fuck yeah. No fresh. Hildebrand time. No tome. Maybe we can tome on our own.
What?
The Mogul Tombstone event. Fresh keeps trying to get me to do shit. I refuse.
What stuff is in the tome?
I don't know. I'd have to go to one of the Moogles to look. The tomes are good.
Do we have a Moogle here?
No, they're in the main cities.
Well,
the starting cities.
Fine. Just look at this destination.
Propositioning the woman over there. You two gonna go have a good time? And with that, I must attend to Master Vannes before the ceremony begins. Worry not, friend, I assure you that Inspector Brandon and I have the situation entirely under control. Why not find yourself a seat and enjoy the festivities? Okay, we could use all the mounts, hair, etc. And Keiwu is welcome to do that tomes on her own. Curses. How am I supposed to find my man with all these people milling about? Friends, family, business associates, it is an honor and pleasure to welcome one and all to Casa del Sol for today's feast, co-hosted by the Bergen Consortium and the East Aldernard Trading Company. We must trust that you've been enjoying the food and fine spirits, profitable conversation. Oh, the Lapis Maiden. Even half the tales of her beauty are true. Vanus is the luckiest bastard in the realm. Angry? Why are you angry at me? You can't hide your anger in the chat. You know I can read it.
Can you read it?
Yeltonoltus, Sonara honored guest. It is a great pleasure to announce the betrothal of my son Vanus, future chair of the Burgundy Consortium, to Arabella, daughter of Master Gurmguru of the East Aldernard Trading Company. The couple would exchange their eternal vows here today. That happiness that's
Overlay.
is theirs may usher in a new prosperity for one and all. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present my son's lovely bride, the Lapis Maiden, whose beauty minstrels will sing of for ages to come. Oh, fuck. It's not going to be Hildebrand, is it? I don't...
I thought it was gonna be the cat girl.
No. No, if anyone's going to do this, it's going to be that fucking inspector, isn't it? Damn you,
God damn
Hildebrand
it.
Mandeville. You have one job. God damn it, I knew it. Fuck. She's so beautiful. But the rebel expecting otherwise, she's my bride, after all. Milady, they say your beauty transcends even the boundaries of time. When we are wed, you will want for nothing. Pray give your hand unto me.
Oh no.
She's beautiful. My sun and stars, yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. I'm
What
yours
the
and shall
fuck?
be forevermore.
What the fuck?
Oh, what have you done
This
with my
man.
bride? You cross-dressing deviant. Not quite what I had intended, but I suppose it serves our purposes. Fear not, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Arabella is safe and sound. I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, have but assumed the maiden's appearance to ensnare the vile fiend who would take aim at her life. The fiend who now lies defenselessly before me. The game is up, Vanus. Or shall I call you by another name? The thief of many faces? Me? The thief? You mad? It appears my masterful deductions have proved beyond the grasp of your mind. Very well, allow me to elucidate. Well, there's not a soul in the realm who has not heard the tales of Miss Arabella's beauty. There are but 2 men in Castle de Sol who have gazed upon her lovely visage before today. Her father, Gurumuru, and her steward, Learnhardt. As you yourself admitted on multiple occasions, Master Vanis, you were to have your first glimpse of your bride-to-be today. Considered in this light, would you not say your reaction upon seeing my face was most unnatural? Who else could see through my ingenious disguise? Who could know at a glance that I was not the fair maiden? None save you, ye of 1,000 faces.
What an idiot.
Anyone with half the wits about them. How dare you make a mockery of my wedding day? Guards, arrest that pervert at once. Lock him up in gaol and throw away the key. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. His father's a member of the syndicate. Arabella, thank the gods you're safe. Come with me quickly. There's a dangerous madman about. Love on his right hand. Could it be? The man's a fool, but it would have behooved you to listen to him. Alas, you did not. What's yours is mine. Is now mine. The thief! Stop wasting your time with that imbecile and arrest him. You came all this way for me? You love me. You really, really love me. The attention is most flattering, but I've taken what I came for, and now I must away, my lords, my ladies, till we meet again. Hear that the real Vanis was found bound and gagged in a storeroom. Truly, Miss Arabella, I am sorry. So what, my lady? The banquet was more exciting than I could ever have hoped for. Vanis and his father were furious, of course, and our marriage has been called off. Perhaps it's for the best. I find my own way to make Father happy. By living my life as I would live it. It was you, Inspector Hildebrand, who taught me this lesson. For the love of God, somebody find him a change of clothes. But one thing still puzzles me. The thief's challenge said he would steal the Lapis Maiden's virtue. Yet in the end, he only took her necklace.
Now that you mention it, Master Gurumu told me about the clasp when it first arrived. Engraved with the mark of the Sun Goddess, it's one of the most treasured pieces from the Burgundy collection, known by many as Azima's virtue.
The maiden's virtue indeed. When the next challenge comes, we must take extra care to read between the lines. Poor onion. Oh no, the onion. Over here, Inspector. It says, made you look. The fiend plays us for fools. Give me that at once. When next we meet, I shall claim the victor's spoils. Another riddle. Nothing else. It appears the thief has abandoned any foolish notions of my assassination. Still, I must ever be on guard. The fiend attempted murder once. He may very well do so again.
Verily, Inspector, I must agree. One can never be too wary when dealing with a murderer.
Hear me, man of a thousand faces. Sealed your fate. And you called me out by name. Mark my words, when next we meet, you will be mine.
Yes, it was the Phantom Thief who was to blame for that bomb. Truly, verily, indubitably the Phantom Thief. Most certainly.
Parlay minigame is now available. You've unlocked the Parlay minigame. Entertain yourself as many Manderville men has before you by opening the toy chest in any inn room.
To the victor goes a priceless treasure, while the smile of a champion holds secrets untold. Are 8 legs better than 2?
Can Manderville Man triumph over the terrors and win the day? Find out in the next Manderville. The key to the next case is also the key to the storeroom. Be sure not to lose it. Wait, it's a real key? And a figurative one? At the same time? Is that even possible? Guess we'll find out next time.
What the fuck? What?
What do you mean, what the fuck? What? What'd you see?
This person zoomed in on a fat cat, dropped down for half a second, then immediately got on the fat cat and zoomed off into the distance.
Shit content. Yo, when?
I don't know what EO
when
is.
we get Keiwu through, you know, Palace of the Dead and Heaven on High.
I don't know what EO is.
It's one of the deep dungeons.
No, I
The
haven't
newest of the
done
deep dungeons.
Palace of the Dead.
Still got to get heard of floor 50. 8 arms and fingers. Oh, I was wondering when you'd show up. Look, got the latest scoop on the Victor spoils that our many-faced fiends has set his sights on. You visited the Colosseum of late. There's a Tomeberry, Sorry, I'm losing myself. There's a tourney in the works, and it's looking to be a big one. Mithril Cup, sponsored by none other than Amalja and Sons Mineral Consortium. They say that Master Flogris will be furnishing the prizes himself from his personal
fuck is
collections. No wonder it's captured the attention of
I want
Mr.
that.
Sticky Fingers. I don't even know what you're looking at. You're familiar with the concern, yes? Only the largest mining interest in the Sultanate, after all. Chairman Master Flogris sits on the syndicate and possesses such wealth that rumor has it he could buy half the realm if he chooses to. He's also renowned for being something of a martial artist enthusiast, with his position affording him a little opportunity to test his own skills. He settles for living vicariously through the exploits of others, hence his sponsorship of tournaments like the Mithril Cup. My colleague, Gelen, is in Ul'dah covering the tourney as we speak. If we're to track him down, I bet he'd be able to give us something to get our investigation started. The thing you were looking at still nearby?
No.
No, long gone. No.
They, like, flew off. It was a fox thing that they were on that had, like, a bunch of tails and stuff and was very red.
Oh. That you get from getting all of the dog mounts. Which would mean you'd have to do all the extremes for, Stormblood.
Yeah, well, you didn't want to take me to do all the extremes now, did you? Because you stopped me from continuing that.
Look, I think I was more so, if we were
What
gonna do
the
that, I need
fuck?
to be on Luna. Pretty sure you have almost all of those items there. You could remake that look.
No.
I mean, it'd be bigger.
That's terrifying.
But we've gotten the head with the rest of the thing. Where are you going?
What do you have,
Oh, you wanted to check
Moogle?
on the Moogle Tombstone thing.
What the fuck? Would you like, no. I don't care. I want to see what goods you have.
Yeah, click on him a second time and then click exchange tombstones.
Neckerchief. Antelope Dohorn. I already have the Titania Barding. Modern Legend. Aesthetics. Hey, that could be
Already
nice.
have that.
That's 50. Kingo Snowflake. Be cute. Is there any reason why I would ever want to get an ostensibly special Time Worn map?
Yes. So, it's like normal maps, except for you're guaranteed a portal.
Oh.
But it's the level
Okay,
80
but it's also
portals,
level 80.
Not the level, yeah, not level 90. Oh, Fresh put a link to all the rewards for looking at. I mean, it's exactly what the thing he put in there is exactly what we're already looking at, but
Does it tell us what's actually worth it and what's not worth it? I have a Boreas whistle. Boreas? Whistle?
oh, our beach episode's over. Get a different outfit.
Oh. Snow Horse from Shiva. Okay. Mm. Yeah, each episode is over. Just Fairy tonight. Cosmos opening 101. What?
Look, I'm not going to the ERP
Huh?
clubs.
What is an ERP club?
Well, that one's probably just a normal club, but, well, normal RP club. Let's see. Open 101, not animations, but bring your best black and or white glams. Glams, blah, blah, carrot, music prizes,
Click on them.
including jet black, pure white dyes, and more. Amelia Burgon, Port Now, yada yada. Crystal, blah blah blah. It's a club. You could go there, you can hang out. You could talk to people if you want. It's for socializing with other people and listening to their music. Yes, I'm a busy man. If you're looking for small talk, I suggest you look elsewhere.
Everything is.
No need to be rude, Gillian. She's a friend of mine. Now, what say you share your latest findings with us? Promise I'll make it worth your while. Meet some nice cat girls. Ellie! If it isn't the Mithril Eye Star reporter. I'm gonna have a laugh at Gillian's expense before returning your pen to your latest front page feature, eh? Very well. Just promise you'll put in a good word for me with the higher-ups, okay? Now, I'll tell you this. There's strange things afoot at the Colosseum. Bugger all! It's a travesty, I tell you! Oh no, it's these guys. Ocho, Howie, hey Mo, what's the
Who
matter?
are these guys?
And where, pray tell, is Huchun? The four of you will compete for the cup together, yes?
I fear that an unfortunate mishap has left Huchun in no condition to fight. We were just on our way to convey the dire news to Dower Meadow. Mishap, my arse. This was sabotage. Some bloody coward out there will stop at nothing to eliminate his competition. I swear on my subliger.
Whatever that word is.
Lower your voice, Hatch. My head stings enough without your bloody shouting.
Squad. I'm not gonna play Suicide Squad. It's not happening. I have no interest in that game.
Dude, first off, the game comes out in 2 days. At least wait for people to say that the game sucks ass. Before you request that it gets played.
Hold up, I didn't say it sucked ass. I just said I have no interest.
No, I'm just saying it's gonna suck ass, let's be honest here. So, like, let's wait the 2 days for people to start putting in the reviews that it sucks ass. And then you can say if you actually want to request it or not.
No Suicide Squad. It's never happening. It's just, it's not the kind of game I play. Alright.
Hutchin, could you not be resting your wounds? Oh, but forgive your incompetent, unworthy comrade. If I had been quicker with my mantra, we would still be 4 men strong. Do not berate yourself so, Haymo. In victory and in defeat, the Mantravels fight as one. You bear no more responsibility for my wounds than I. Hey, Road, I dare say I'll not be getting back into fighting Fatal by getting back into fighting Fatal by arsing about in bed. I'm ready to chant some mantras. How about the lot of you? Ouch! For you, I'm always ready. Now that's what I like to hear. Thousands mantras. And I want each one to ring over the Sagol.
Mantravilles? As Hutchin tells it, they took their name from a training partner they met at the Fist of Ralga, a man they most admired for his devotion and chiseled physique. Consider me not the least bit interested. Look, this talk of attacks on the competitors, however, of this I would hear more.
Yes, I mentioned that strange things were afoot, yes? Well, with mere days left before the Mithril Cup, a staggering number of would-be combatants have been withdrawing, citing a host of curious ailments and injuries. With the list of entries shrinking by the day, the organizers have been faced to abandon the elimination format in favor of mass melee between what few battlers remain.
Phantom Thief's challenge. Gladiators dropping like flies. No. This is no mere coincidence. I would speak with the individual in charge of the event. Where might I find him?
So the concern sponsors the tourney. The day-to-day organizational duties are being handled by a fellow by a name of Dower Meadow. He should be in his office within the Coliseum's halls. I'll send word to the gentleman. Yabal. He owes the Mithril Eye a favor or two.
Splendid. Come on, we've got a case to crack. You coming? I'm going to the other area. Hey, woo?
What?
I was saying, are you coming?
No.
No.
Is this where we're supposed to go?
Yes.
And then you ran to the other side.
I mean, they go to the same spot, just this side was closer to the side we actually need to go to.
What? I'm gonna jump over the edge.
You can't.
Yeah, I think I can.
Do it.
No, I absolutely
Do it, bitch.
can't.
That's right. I could. Already being slapped.
What do you mean already being slapped? You're like 3 hours into your stream and you haven't been slapped yet, okay? That's a fucking miracle.
I've been attacked, though.
I haven't attacked you. What are you talking about?
Nah, you definitely been throw burgers at me. It didn't happen. There's no
Oh.
recording of it.
That was in stream. That wasn't in game. That's different.
From the Mithril Eye, you say? Well, then by all means, you're free to enter.
Voiced, maybe?
No.
Not voiced.
Not at
Fake
all.
voiced.
I'm Ellie, a reporter for the Mithril Eye. Never blinking, all seeing, you know the deal, yes? You must be Dower Meadow. I was hoping I could ask you a few questions about the upcoming tourney.
Who might argue with free publicity? And from a charming little thing like yourself, ask away, my girl. I said, between the challenge from that so-called phantom thief and now these bizarre attacks targeting the fighters, our turn is already the talk of the town. Not that you'll see me complaining, provided someone's still left to fight, that is. You're free to investigate, as you wish, but you'd be smart to exercise some caution. Let's just say recent events have found everyone here a bit on edge. Why, just moments ago, a fighter almost took off another's head for insulting the color of his subal. Oh, looks like we've got ourselves another. Those two aren't in any entry books.
Oh, and our challenger unleashes the vicious right hook as the gentleman inspector was channeling his strength for his next attack. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner! Inspector Brandon? As effective as ever, I see.
A true gentleman eschews violence, Inspector.
Your thinking annoyed me. Dower Meadow, I presume. Tell me everything you can about the prizes for this tourney. Try to be brief.
Was wondering when you might ask, Master Fox. Cross has spared no expense in making the Mithril Cup the most lucrative tourney the Coliseum's ever seen. The victor will receive a true treasure from his collection, the Warden's Grace, a ring fitted with the largest sun sphere you'll find outside a quarren. The second and third place prizes, nothing to sneeze at neither. But I don't care how many faces you've got. We've nothing to fear from this thief. The concern has hired an elite regiment of stone torches to watch over the vault day and night. Yes, just as the brass blades were so successful in stopping the thief last time. If you want your treasures safe, go fetch them and bring them to me. Be quick about it, I haven't all day. Hey, I can't do that, Inspector. After all, what proof do I have that you ain't the master of many faces in other of his elaborate get-ups? No, if you want to get your hands on the spoils, you have to claim them as any other would. In battle. Matter of fact, what with the ranks thinned as they are, we're actively recruiting new competitors. The more the merrier. The more lucrative at that. Oh, where'd our receptionist get off to? Over here, you slimy bugger. We got some fresh blood for the melee. Give me a moment, will ya? Only got 8 arms. Over the legs. You called? She's just about to give the lovely Miss Alva the grand tour. Inspector, look! He's purple! Astute as ever, Nasu. This color, this overabundance of appendages. I smell a case. Ah, that's just my receptionist, Ultros. Don't be startled now. He's an ugly little bugger, but he's friendly enough. Word has it, he was one of many bizarre creatures born from the recent experiment with ancient incantations at the Thaumaturgus Guild. They were going to seal him away in a hole in the desert with the others when he opened his slobbering mouth and started pleading for his life. I just want to live in peace or do anything. So the management hired him and performed odd jobs about the Coliseum. And I'm ever glad they did, tell ya. I tell ya, this job ain't glamorous, but it sure has its perks. What a delicious morsel. I want to get my tentacles around her. I know not who you are, or where you hail from. I do not care. If you dare challenge me, my Tempest Blade will show you no mercy. You can forget about your case, Inspector. There's only one who will claim the victor's spoils, and that is me. What? I just love when she talks tough. Now, who's the chump who wanted to get pommeling by my lovely little Avie? Though a gentleman takes far more pride in rescuing fair damsels than fighting them, I fear we have little recourse.
I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, shall do what must be done to... You will be entering the tournament on my behalf. Oi! You don't look like... Bugger me with a spear. I think I'd see the day when the warrior light stood in my caller's aim. Hear that clink, clink, clinking? That's the sound of gil pouring into our coffers. Now, when the public finds out that the true Eorzean hero will be stepping into the ring to fight for the Mithril Cup, oh, and I reckon your friend can tag along too. Show him where to sign, old T. Well, with you, I suppose we have as good a chance as any. Now, we just need to make sure that she doesn't come down with some serious injury. The gladiatrix... Elva, was it? I'm quite certain of her chances at victory. Suspiciously certain, I would say. Haha. I am already 10 steps ahead of you, Inspector. That Ultros fellow seemed most knowledgeable about Miss Alva. Come, Nasu. The investigation is afoot. As much as that sounds like an amazingly productive line of investigation, might I suggest that our first priority is to keep her here, keep the warrior safe? Let us return to Ganellan and see what else he can tell us of these mysterious attacks on the combatants. Very well. I shall leave that task to you. I have a lead of my own to investigate. Should you uncover any new information, trust you will share it with me at first opportunity. Huh. 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 We appear to be sans 1K woo.
Your Discord's a piece of shit.
You're back.
Fuck your Discord.
What? Why? What happened?
Your Discord pulled me into the AFK channel because apparently I'm not saying enough. Okay, fuck your Discord. It did this, not me.
Why don't you talk more?
Bringle Brr.
Brango Burr is like the opposite of not wanting to talk. Brango Burr is money making time. Brango Burr. Alright, come on, back outside, talk to the other newspaper person.
Yeah.
See if he's heard anything else
Please,
about people
fucking
being...
Discord threw me in the fucking AFK chat. Bullshit.
You again? Look, I've already told you that... What? Into the tourney, you say? You out of your bleeding mind? Look, I've got a speculation or two which I'm happy to share with you. In the end, you have to protect yourself, you hear? Look, so I've been asking around. It seems that more than a few of the fighters who pulled out of the tourney were scheduled to fight a warrioress by the name of Alva. Now, I can't make any promises, but my instincts tell me this girl is bad news. She doesn't, but don't take it from me. And you can hear it from someone who crossed blades with her just days ago. A fellow by the name of the Raging Rat had the misfortune of being matched up with Alva in the preliminary round.
earned himself a right bruising from it all. Last I heard, he was resting up back at the Pugilist Guild. Why don't you pay him a visit?
Could make him play suicide? Never. No. I'll disable that goddamn button.
You're gonna disable it.
I gotta alter rewards here.
Oh no. Do it quickly, Fresh, quickly.
Hello there, sir. Come to have a good laugh at Rage and Rod's expense, have ya? We are not the first. I say, is there not a man in this entire realm with an ounce of sympathy? Greetings, good sir. How fortunate you are today that your guest is Hildebrand Mandeville, gentleman and inspector. Now, if you would please enlighten me as to how exactly it was that you were beaten to a bloody pulp by Miss Elva. ERP for 20k. Look, no. That's not how this works. You get to pick a game, not what I do in the game.
ERP for 20.
It's not happening. Gentlemen, my arse! Have you not a whit of delicacy? Never you mind. Look at the records. May say I lost, but I'll admit to nothing of the sort. I'll shout to the top of me lungs if no one else will. The girl doesn't fight fair. Tempest Blade. Some kind of foul sorcery, if you ask me. Mark my words, that girl's up to no good. If she weren't so damned easy on the eyes, she'd be rotting in the gall as we speak. Girl's Alamegan, haven't you heard? You know how it is with those refugees. Why fight with honor when you've got nothing to lose? Yes. Why not disparage an entire people in a pathetic attempt to salvage your sorry pride? Oh, this one's really piece of work. Let's be on our way. I didn't mean no offense, miss. Just telling it like it is. As it were. Perhaps it really is some manner of sorcery, as the fellow says. Perhaps she works with an accomplice. She didn't strike me as the magic-wielding type. If I were a betting woman, I'd put my gill on the ladder. Hi, Miss Ellie. The thrill of the case has struck a chord with you as well. Yes, I can see it in the wrinkles beneath your eyes. We might very well make an inspectress of you yet. Give you a good wrinkle, you insensitive boar. What the man says is true. It's likely that her fellow Alamegans might sympathize with her plight. An accomplice would hardly be out of the question. Yes, I can see it now. Two unfortunate souls shunned by those around them, united by destiny and common desire for justice. Ample appendages whirling wildly, sending gusts of wind flying every which way. Alva and Ulti, a match made in the heavens. Were it any more obvious, I could have solved this case without leaving my home. Oh, incredible! Your powers of deduction never fail to amaze, Inspector. What is it with you two and that infernal octopus? Mr. Ultros should still be at the Coliseum. Let's hurry before he slithers back off to wheresoever he came.
I'm all alone. Cable ran off again without me.
Hello, sir. Shh, friend, and look over yonder. Behold those exquisite legs, those stylish tentacles, and the unearthly undulations of his squirmy, squishy body. Yes, our friend Alti is most fascinating creature indeed. Behold how he carefully eyes the gladiatrix before him. What manner of mischief is he plotting? He speaks. Yes, this is most suspicious indeed. Oh, what is this? The girl has fled in a panic? Friend Alti appears to be discouraged. Look at the way he set shoulders sag. Or how they would sag if he had shoulders.
Why the fuck are we dealing with a tentacle monster?
Quick, Nasu, we must pursue. Because Hildebrand thinks that the tentacle monster is sabotaging the fight to help Avi.
Okay. And that's it.
Yeah. I mean, the other inspector's plan is just have us win the fight for the object.
Of us?
Yeah, we were voluntold that we were fighting in the tournament. Oh no. Oh no, not you.
What?
Oh no.
What is going on?
I'm about to see if it shows up in this cutscene. I don't know if he tells us at this point yet. Mr. Alti seems to have found himself another gladiatrix. What might he be plotting this time? Ooh, look at those succulent legs! I reckon they taste just wonderful in a good marinara sauce.
Is that the correct voice for this?
I mean, it's Nasu. That's the voice I gave Nasu forever ago. Marinara sauce. Oh, he speaks. Oh, and another girl rushes off. Whatever did he say to her? He looks sad. Should we douse him in lemon butter and put him out of his misery, Inspector? Whatever he's doing with these girls, anyway. Call me crazy, but I think he likes them. Oh, they don't tell you who that woman is yet. Alright. I say nothing.
Okay.
Don't worry, she'll pop back up. straight back into cutscene. Poor misunderstood Alti. Here we suspected him of criminal activity, when in truth he was just a gentle soul, luckless in love. Oh, Alti, can you find it in your squishy, slimy heart to forgive us? Yes, yes. Now, perhaps we should return to our investigations. If all of it is as suspicious as they say, perhaps we should follow her around a bit. Our meadow back at the Colosseum should be able to enlighten us as to her whereabouts. An excellent idea, Miss Ellie. But I have a better one. Let us return to the Colosseum and speak with Dour Meadow. From him we shall ascertain Miss Elva's whereabouts, on which we shall follow her about to see if she is indeed as suspicious as they say. Come, Nasu. The investigation calls. Don't think Uncle Alti didn't see you following me. What's the big idea, eh? I'm more than a stupid octopus. Or am I? Come on now. I just want what any octopus wants. You girl, untold riches, and admiration of millions. And Unky Alti dream? Well, kids, hate to ink and run. Then again, I am an octopus. Unky Alti out here breaking the fourth wall.
Octopuses don't ink, that's squids.
Yes? What is it this time? I'm a busy man. Looking for Elva, you say?
Look, it's something about sharing a flagon with her countrymen over at the Coffer and Coffin. I reckon you might find her there. I warn you, though. If you're smart, you'll keep your distance from that one. And poor bugger Ganelin tried to interview her for an article. Thought the girl was gonna rip his head clean off. Look, how can I put this? She doesn't seem to take kindly to being asked questions of a personal nature, if you catch my drift. That said, if you're looking for a good sparring match to warm ye up for the tourney, it might be just the ticket. I can assure you there will be no need for gladiatorious fisticuffs, my good sir. With the remarkable powers of espionage, we will ascertain all the information we need without the fiery lass ever being alerted to our presence. Let us be off. Teleport. Is that why you came back? You wanted your free teleport?
Maybe.
That's all I am to you, is a free teleport. We don't even sneak into the bar. We stay outside. Got it. Behold the lovely Miss Alva. Just as predicted. Let us keep watch from here, so as not to set off the girl's famed temper. How many times must I tell you? There's no cause for concern. Spoils shall be mine. May as well be written in stone. Realize what this means. Suffered and suffered long. My victory shall mark a new era. Just as Robon Aldenad won a new life for himself in the Colosseum, I shall win a new life for our people. The prize that I shall claim will bolster the wealth of our people 10,000-fold. In a land where wealth is power, we were kicked into the gutter by Uldalans no longer. And with that, I must be off to the Northern Mines to meet my sister. Miss Alva's self-assurance is ever a sight to behold. I deduce that my own chances of felling her on the field of battle are infinitesimal. Could have told you that before you signed up. Come now, we have a suspect to pursue. Trying to steal from Alva. In Uncle Ulti's tentacles, are you? Trying to steal Alva from Uncle Ulti's tentacles, are you? Afraid that isn't gonna happen. Yes, Uncle Ulti's homemade explosives will see that this is the end of the road for you. Does that make me a bad octopus? Ah, the distinctive smell of fire sand. Another one of your handcrafted explosives, I take it, Nasu? Heavens no, Inspector. This is far too elaborate to be one of mine. You think whoever crafted this would be willing to give me a lesson? They're on to me. Preposterous. Repeat, that muscle head isn't as stupid as he looks? I see. In any event, I shudder to think what might happen if an unsuspecting passerby chanced upon a hazardous object. Allow me to heave ho. You gotta be kidding me! Beep, beep.
Hi.
Hi. Feel like we lost you for a minute.
No.
Yes.
No. No. Where are you
there we
going?
I was trying to find them. I didn't see them. Didn't know if they were in a cave or not.
No.
That maiden in the mining garb must be the sister of whom Miss Alva spoke. Let us listen a bit closer. But we agreed. No hard labor until your leg is healed. Swear, sometimes I think you were born solely to give your poor sister headaches. This is the girl who once fought off 10 Imperials with one good arm. Look, perhaps someday you'll understand that your little sister can take care of herself just as well as you. Speaking of which, what news of the tourney? Worry not, Helgelina. Taken all the necessary precautions. The Warden's grace is as good as ours. Even the most modest estimates value its worth some 30 million gil. You realize what that means? Necklaces from Esteem's sun silk dresses. All the luxuries you ever wanted will be yours. Look, I have over 30 million gil. Trust me, it doesn't go as far as you think it would. You guys are barely buying a medium house with that kind of money. The poor little girls in shabby clothes, objects of pity and scorn for the Uldan upper crust. Those days are over. After I claim victory, we will take our rightful place at the top of society. I don't know, Avi. All this well and good, but when you stand tall in the Colosseum, hundreds and thousands cheering your name, I am proud, no matter how humble our birth. We stand strong and stand together. This alone is all the wealth I ask for. That's your problem, Helgelina. Always been too quick to settle for less than your worth. Worry not, for your sister is watching over you. We'll do this for us. I must return. God forbid one of those prying reporters overhears us. It's my Evie. Unfaced by a duel to the death, yet terrified to be caught in a moment of tenderness. Oh, may the gods smile on you, sister, and be safe.
A more moving display of sisterly love I have not seen, and yet I fear it has afforded us little in the way of perspective clues.
Seems Alva's obsession with victory runs even deeper than we imagined. That said, I can't help but feel a bond with the girl. My sister and I were alone in the world too, you see. Inspector, did you just hear what I heard? Look, kids, Uncle Alfie has had it up to here with you. You think you could just fall in this pit and die like a good little girl? I'm talking to you, Mrs. Warrior of Light. Hear that sound? Just one step closer. Close.
You thought a pit would kill us?
Not you, idiot!
No need for concern, friend. I have simply taken the liberty of investigating this hole in the ground, and I am pleased to report that there seems to be nothing out of the ordinary.
Our hero. Now shall we return to Ulda? Mithril Cup will be starting before long, and the last thing we want after all this is to lose our bout by forfeit. Could it be? That muzzlehead dived straight into my trap to save his companions? Well, the others seem completely unsurprised at this turn of events. Doubtless he has performed such selfless acts before. A true gentleman if I've ever seen one. But if you think that means I'm gonna show you mercy on you, you've got another thing coming. Time to break out the big guns, kids. Wait a minute. I picked 2 pits, didn't I? I'm gonna think of it. The second one was right around... Give me a break!
Brum brum.
What?
What do you mean, what?
Yeah. You started to move.
Yeah.
No mount and fly no higher. I have a couple vids for you to watch. Once streams over.
I'm trying. I'm trying to go higher. The world is fighting me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be honest. That sounded like an NPC. Like that's the kind of you get from just random NPCs when you say something to them, and they just go
I would prefer someone not get copyright striked.
Look, I already have enough little things claiming videos on YouTube as it is. Well, only copyright strikes in Twitch.
Wait, actually though?
Oh yeah, like hundreds of vids that different people are claiming parts of. It's meh.
Why?
Thankfully, none of my stuff is monetized on YouTube, so I don't really worry about it. Why? Because YouTube uses automated things to scan, and if it detects anything even like what it thinks is copyrighted material, it will get ya. Yes, is something the matter? We're in something of a tight schedule here, Inspector. Stand back, Miss Ellie. My well-honed inspector's senses are tingling. I feel a most fearsome adversary lurking about. This time you're really up creek without a paddle, kids. Say hello to the not-so-little friend of mine from the Coliseum. He's large, he's in charge, and most of all, he's hungry. But where in the world is he? I haven't got all day. My chimera! Who is that half-naked fool? Father, could it be that aura of unmitigated murderous rage that I felt was not our quarry but you? Hilda! I was merely taking a stroll in search of inspiration and materials from my newest masterpiece in the making. And what brings you and your friends to these parts today? Just a bit of sleuth work, father dear. And with that, we must return to Uldar. If you have not heard, your son is set to compete for the Mithril Cup. Oh ho! Moonlighting as a gladiator, are we? A fitting second career for a Mandeville man, if I do say so myself. That muscle-bound man is the inspector's father? Remind me never go to one of their family reunions. Just is this inspector anyway? Hildy is a worthy rival if ever there were one. Who goes there? Oh, I got the voice wrong. It was supposed to be Greg. Hildy. I have been waiting for this day. Well, looky who we have here. You're quite the intimidating gent yourself. A friend of the inspector, mayhap? I'm Gilgamesh, wandering duelist. And I'm not so much the inspector's friend as his enemy. Well, that makes two of us. Perk up, Grover, as this just might be our lucky day. Is there no one in this accursed realm who can remember my... Call me what you will, friend, but heed my words. She is a formidable foe. Sounding like high praise coming from a big fella like yourself. Who's such a powerhouse as his sidekick? Inspector must be something else indeed. I do not know what brings you to battle with those two, but I warn you, you will end up as seafood soup if you face them alone. And with that, I must be off. For reasons that I do not entirely understand, I am considered something of a fugitive in these parts. I will not fail so easily this time. Well, looks like I've got my legs full. Well, 8 of them. That adventurer's too strong to take on alone. Just have to bring along a friend. A suspiciously twisted ring, calling to mind and undulations of a creature of the sea. Yes, inspiration has struck. Nobody here but us octopod? I look forward to your next life as a masterpiece, my friend. Muscleheads! I hate 'em! I love cutscenes. Alright, I think that's where I'm gonna end it for today. This is an interesting stream. I didn't get nearly as far in Fire Emblem as I thought I would. Was very much taken out of that very quickly. Alright, I don't think Keiwu has anything to say. She's conspicuously quiet.
I was muted again. On accident. That's fine. Fine. Everything's fine.
You all have
It's
a
not a
good
short
night.
stream. It's only like 15 minutes shorter than normal stream.
We're 2 minutes past when I normally get off. Peace!